Book of Heaven, Volume 34, May 6th, 1937. How Jesus doesn't know what to do with a soul who does not possess peace. To one who lives in the divine volition, God gives all his works as gift, and even his very life, to show her how much and in what way he wants to be loved. My abandonment in the divine will continues. My poor mind, oppressed because of the incidents of life, too painful for me, seeks my refuge in the center of the fiat, in which I feel as though being reborn to new life, rejuvenating, restored from my painful stages. But as soon as I move away from the center of it, my oppressions rise again, so much so that I get the just reproaches of my dear Jesus, to the point of telling me,
"My daughter, mind it, for I don't know what to do with a soul who is not peaceful. Peace is my celestial dwelling. The little bell that calls my will to reign with its vibrating and sweet sounds is peace. Peace possesses such powerful voices as to call the whole of heaven and make it stand at attention to be spectator of the beautiful conquests of the operating of the divine volition in the creature. Peace puts to flight the frightening storms and makes arise the sweet smile of the saints, the most beautiful enchantment of a springtime that never ends. Therefore, don't give me this sorrow of not seeing you at peace."
So I tried as much as I could to plunge myself in the divine will, to no longer feel myself following its acts of creation as well as of redemption. And my beloved Jesus invested my intellect, and with his creative voice, all love, told me,
"My daughter, leave yourself and come into my will. We feel the extreme need to make known where our love reaches for one who lives in it, and our love is so great that we anxiously wait for her to unite herself, to identify herself with our works, so as to give her the right as if they were her own. And since our creative power is always in act, as she identifies herself with us, as though renewing our works, we give them to her as gift and say to her, 'These are your works. Do with them whatever you want. With our works in your power, you can love us as much as you want. You can give us glory in an infinite way. You can do good to whomever you want. You acquire the right, not only of our works, but of He who created everything, and we take our right over you, who are already ours.' How sweet are these rights of the human littleness in our divine being. They are sweet and loving chains that make us love our creative work with more intense and stronger love. And in our emphasis of love, we keep repeating, 'How beautiful she is. She is ours, fully our own, and we are all hers. There is nothing left for us to do other than to love each other. We will love her with love eternal, and she will love us with eternal love.'"
I remained surprised, as if I wanted to doubt it, and Jesus added, "Daughter, do not be marveled. Your Jesus is telling you the sheer truth. Wanting to be loved, I want to make known where the creature can reach and how much I love her. And as if I were not content with our endless joys, we want the contentment that she may possess what we possess and may love us as we can love. See, for one who lives in our divine will, this is almost natural. She finds our fiat in act of creating the heavens, the sun, and she unites herself to that act in order to do what it does. Our goodness is so great that by our union with her we have formed our marriage together, and in our will we have formed the resolute act of giving heavens and sun as gift to the creature. With this gift she gives us the glory of a heaven stretched out. She loves us in every point of it. She does to the creatures the good of letting them possess and enjoy a heaven. And since she holds the sun in her power, she gives us the glory that the terrestrial globe possesses the light. Each man that remains invested by the light and heat of the sun is one more glory that she gives us. It is a little love sonata that she plays for us, that captivates our love to love more. Each plant, each fruit, each flower, fecundated and warmed by its heat, is one more cry of glory and love that she makes for us. The little bird that sings at the rising of the sun, the little lamb that bleats, are all accents of glory and of love that she sends to us. and the merit of so much good that the sun does to the earth, which is incalculable. Whose merit is it? Of one who lives in our will. In it, what is ours is hers, and since we have no need of merits, having given her the gift, we leave to her the meritorious part, and in exchange we want her cry of love, always and in each thing. The same with the good that all created things do, the wind, the air, the water, and everything. On hearing this, not only was I marveled, but I wanted to raise many difficulties, and moving on to the acts of redemption, I found myself immersed in his pains, and my always lovable Jesus, perhaps to convince me, made himself seen in my interior in act of suffering the painful crucifixion. I took part in his pains and died together with him. His divine blood was flowing, his wounds were open, and he, with a tender and moving tone, such that I felt my heart split, told me,
I am inside of you. I am yours. I am at your disposal. My wounds, my blood, all my pains are yours. You can do with me whatever you want. Or rather, be magnanimous, be brave, act as lover and true imitator of me. Take my blood to give it to whomever you want. Take my wounds to heal the wounds of sinners. Take my life to give life of grace, of sanctity, of love, of divine will to all souls. Take my death to make many souls who are dead in sin rise again. I give you all the freedom. Do as you please. See to it, my daughter. I have given myself, and that's enough. You will make sure that everything may come back to my glory and to make me loved. My will make you fly to bring my blood, my wounds, my kisses, my paternal tendernesses to my children and brothers of yours. Therefore, do not be marveled. The divine operating is precisely this, to constantly remain in act of repeating its works, to give them as gift to the creatures. Each one can say, everything is mine, even God himself is mine. And oh, how we enjoy seeing them endowed with our works, the possessors of their Creator. These are the excesses of our love, that in order to be loved, we want the creature to find out for herself how much we love her and the gifts we want to give her. Besides, with one who lives in our will, we would feel as if we were defrauding the creature. If we did not give her everything as gift, and this we cannot do. Therefore, be attentive. Let your soul be embalmed with our divine peace, for we do not know what disturbance is, and all things will bring you the smile, the sweetness, the love of your Creator.
Fiat.